Hmm. Uh, Hi. Uh, all right. Uh, yeah, sure, I'll talk to you. Uh, the question, aren't you normally part of, my, lovely little rivals, crowd of people? Why are you trying to talk to me? Well, from our brief encounters and our little competitive stuff, she always does seem like, she, uh, would prefer to rip my fucking head off. For what reason are you talking to me and something, right? Uh, yeah, I would expect this to be more a private play. Oh, no, I think I may have an idea of what you're doing now. Anyway, it's a pleasure to meet you. Though, if you want to talk to me, you may want to try and do that in a private place. After all, I can see you're getting close now, and I don't want any of you in trouble. Um, yeah. Now, I'll put on a show so that way you guys can leave. Of course. Come on now. You can't be honestly expecting me to try and, give up anything. Yes. If she wants to win, she has to earn it. Go. Now scram. Hmm. So, is she really not that good at scheming? Hmm. It's kind of cute. God, if she didn't hate me. Ugh, fuck. Anyway. Uh, oh, hi, sorry. Apparently your subordinates have some level of, issue with your capabilities. Yeah, you should really punish them or something. Yeah, they seem to apparently think that I need to give up or give in a little bit to your family name. As a small little peasant girl myself. After all, I couldn't disgrace your family when you already do that enough yourself. Mm, you wanted to squash the beef. Oh, if you, fuck. Sorry, if you genuinely mean that, apologies for my attitude then. Yeah, I respect your capabilities. And to be honest, I do believe you can win quite a bit of the competitions yourself. Though I will be beating you in the spellcraft department, as always. I know that you'll beat me in the potion making path. Mm-hmm. Um, so if genuinely you want to, squash everything, I would be, tolerable to that. If you would be willing as well. Which you kind of are. Sorry. Um, yeah. Oh, Drake is trying to go over and have his pet chameleon mess with people again. You have a potion for that again, don't you? Yeah. Well, I don't want it hurt. We'd both be in trouble if that happened. Could you, take care of that for a little bit for me? I'll be right here. I promise not to move. Mhm. I would like for things to end, if that's what you want. Mm. And off she goes. God, I wanna hope this is real, but knowing her, she's, not that kind, so why don't we try out this new little spell? May the table be flipped and the deck stacked in my favor. Fuck. God, I still need to comprehend that spell more. Oh. I'd probably be knocked out in case it was like fucking actual acid or something, though, so at least there's that. But yeah, she definitely spiked us with something. Great. Great. I really hope it's nothing that bad. I really hope not. I would like us not to be at each other's throats. I would like to learn from that fucking bitch. But anyway, she's coming by close. Fuck off. Why is Heather here? Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, not you. It's Heather. Yeah, me and that girl have a history, as you are aware. Don't know why you're acting a little bit surprised about that, but honestly, I could be overreacting because I am a little bit fucking pissed at that fucking woman. Yeah, her and her little fucking gaggle of girls. So fucking fun. Mm. who knows? If we squash the beef, I may tell you why I hate her so much. Instead of you just fucking seeing me always get in a tizzy around that one. Anyway, you want to end it with drinks, right? I haven't touched mine or yours, so, you know. Oh, I swear, I haven't touched any of the drinks. Hmm. I swear on the capabilities of me as a Maggie. Mm-hmm. Um, so, to us ending this beef, that'd be very nice. Ugh, it's a really good drink. You really got some good cider, didn't you? Mm. Mm. I know that you can't technically drink any alcohol in here, so you sound really good in getting this set up like this. Definitely got some ingredients set in right. It's a really lovely drink. Thank you. um, yeah, you seem to be looking a little different. Are you okay? That's a fast type of movement away from my hand. Fuck. Are you okay? Shit. Okay. Yeah. Mm, uh, sure, we can go somewhere else if that's what you need. If this place is a little too overcrowded. God, is that what she did? That wouldn't be harmless, I guess. Just a fucking give me a migraine. um, harmless prank, I guess. Potion of overstimulation. Um, but she doesn't have any tells. Though her eyes are daisy. Maybe it's that. Um, no worries. I just talk to myself a lot. Helps with comprehending stuff, which is kind of essential for spell crafting. So I think it's a healthy habit for the most part. Oh, we're going to my room. All right. No, that's fine. My room is my room closer to here than yours? It is. All right. I never knew where your place was. You're always barging into mine. Um, and just let me close the door. There. We're good. What? Why did you need? Oh, hey, hi. Why are you pinning me against the door? Could I, please fucking, wait, you, fuck. Um, I would very much appreciate in case you gave me, personal space. It's one of my limits, please. I get really, bad if people overcrowd me. Yeah. Yep, you jumped away like a Freddy cat. Okay. Fuck. You. It's not illegal to do that. Because you used, God, it's probably one of the lower end ones, but. Fuck. You used a love potion, didn't you? Fuck. Okay. Shit. Um. Fuck. You're a responsibility now, aren't you? For how long this goes in your system. Shit. Shit. Okay. Um. So, could you let me know, dear, how strong of a dose that you gave? Um, it can't be that strong with the regulations and the fact that it wasn't, steaming pink or anything with a little bit of mist, but, I would appreciate a timetable. You don't want to tell me. Why? Because then I'll keep you at arm's length till that point in time. No, I promise I won't. I've heard stories of what happens when those are under the influence of that and the person goes no contact. I would rather. Oh, okay, shit, I have to word this properly. I care about you and I do not wish for you to see you harmed. So I promise you that after you tell me, I will not be leaving or anything of the sort. I will. I promise that I will arrange ways for us to meet for the duration of you under the spell. Um, not spell potion. God, I'm really in a tizzy, huh? No, you don't need to be so concerned. God, it's a potion. Um, so I promise you that. And I'll throw in one other thing. I will give you a privilege, um, in case that you tell me how strong of a dose you think this is going to, yeah, how strong of a dose and how long you think that it will affect you. Mm-hmm. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Okay, thank you. Eh, God, why do you have to look so cute when you're... Anyway, yeah, so I give you the privilege of cuddling me. I am not really comfortable with anything else, especially on a Euro state right now. Um, but that could be something which can help alleviate your need for affection and something that I feel comfortable with as oh, you want me to sit down right now? Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, we can do that. You do know we have class later though. Yeah. What? Why do you have to be so soft? Why like this? Okay, I would be very sad if I had to miss a class due to, um, this interruption occurring suddenly. No? You know that I have a perfect attendance record, and it would be such a shame, for me if I had that broken, right? Yeah, it's one thing you like about me. Great. Um, yeah, so could we later, stay here for the period, but leave like 5 minutes early for us to both get to our classes? You have to go to class. Okay. You get a stronger dose, didn't you? Fuck. Okay. No, 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 no. It's fine. It's fine. Hey, look at me. Look at me. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Um, that isn't bad on you. It means that you did this type of dose really well in the sense that you're able to only have it be 3 weeks and have the effects be this pronounced. It's a marking of your skill. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm talking about. That's all. Don't worry. I would be very sad if your grades started to fall due to me. Mm-hmm. One thing I find admirable about you is, well, the amount of intelligence you have and the dedication that you go towards your own craft. That is something that is truly admirable about you, and I solemnly swear that that is truthful. Um, so I would be very sad if you, due to me, started losing that beautiful edge to yourself, you know? And uh, you're going to work extra hard then, huh? Sure. I'd be very proud in case you worked extra hard on your studies during this period of time. On that, I swear. Yeah, I'll, on my end, schedule rewards, I guess, if you're doing really well. I promise you this. Mm-hmm. How the fuck did this little spitfire become like this? Fuck. How strong of a dose did you give herself? Shit. Be really careful. I need to be really fucking careful with how this, potion affects her. I know what can happen in case somebody, gets negative reactions during this, and God, I don't want to hurt. Fuck. What can I plan next, though? Fuck. Mhm. I'm just making plans for us, darling. Um, yeah. Yeah, no need to worry. Shit. It's only 3 weeks, though. Only 3 weeks. Um, no, no, don't cuddle there, please. Yeah, that's one of my limitations for now. I do not feel comfortable with you cuddling with me in that fashion if you are not able to, think clearly. Mm-hmm. Of course, it just takes a little while, for you being newly in love with me that, I need a little bit more time for you to clear your head before that I feel fine with that. Okay? Thanks. Fuck, delusion angle really is that strong, huh? She hasn't even, she hasn't even fully recognized she's another potion. Fuck. Okay, what the fuck was she intending with this? Actually, I can ask her, can I? Hey, not to interrupt our call time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotta continue. Could you tell me what you were intending originally with this? You remember? Fuck, you did really good grocery work on this. Most people aren't anywhere near this lucid under. God, yeah. Hmm. Um, alright. Oh, you. I'd have to give you another privilege for that answer. I can't think of anything that I'd feel comfortable giving to you, so I will, um, for now, it's not important then. Enough for that. Yeah, don't worry, we can spend a little bit more time cuddling before class. God, how am I gonna manage this? Oh, hi guys. Yeah, what? I know, the Spitfire's staring at me so much today, isn't she? Yeah. No, just, a bet. I want to bet against them. Mm-hmm. And they're really angry about it. Mm-hmm. Oh, you know the Spitfire. She can't deal with competition from moi. So, I may have won a bet with them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they're very angry. Mm-hmm. Uh, uh, the reward is studying sessions. Yeah, she has to help me get even better at, potion crafting and stuff. I may even help her with some spellcraft. Who knows? Depends if I'm feeling generous. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course her anger makes sense and how much she's staring at me with that burning glare, you know? Mm-hmm. Being taught by me, a peasant, and, graciously taught at that, and being forced to come down to my level to teach me about potions of all things, her specialty. Yeah, of course she'd be so angry. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, don't worry too much about it. I know what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. Hi, Spit. Hi, dear. Yeah, sorry. I had to cover a little bit. You're, staring at me a lot. That's becoming more noticeable. God, it's only been like 2 days. Yeah, what do you mean? Yeah, I'm not letting people know that you're under a love potion. Duh. Do you know how humiliating that would be for you? How much people would just, like, keep that over your head for the entire duration that you're here? And, God, the political fallout for you, I can't even imagine. You are the heir to a family, and, well, from what I've gathered, your family isn't really that nice. The punishments that you'd have to go through in case that you fucked up on this level, that would be something that you couldn't really. Well, I don't want to see you get that hurt, you know? Losing a spell duel and having your fingers go a little bit numb is different than, you know, you being. You possibly getting, like, really, really, really bad things from what I've heard from your family. And the reputation here is staying with you for the rest of the school year. And the few years we have left afterwards, I wouldn't want to impose that on you. I don't think that's particularly nice. That's just a decent thing to do, right? Mm-hmm. Mm, what? Wait, you remember in detail what your plan? Okay, yeah, sure, I want to hear it. You, you, you purposely planned for Heather to be nearby. So when I got, let's be clear, you planned to roofie me to then fall in love with Heather. Technically, that's not illegal because it's only a temporary one, and everyone at the school wants to test their skills against each other, and if you lose, you lose, but you... God, I can't even look at you right now. Fuck. Like, you wanted to make me the puppy love type of bitch. And I know just enough about love potions to know just how fucked up that they would be towards me under the effects of one. And you wanted me to be endorsed by that. Just... Oh, fuck, that's mean. That's like... Mean isn't the word for it, but like, I can't even fucking... Like, do you have any idea? Fuck, you're crying. Fuck. Hey, I think is my dorm room, closer again, than yours? Yeah, we can go there, right? Yeah, sure. Yeah, hey, please, we're just going to my room. We're going to my room. Yeah, it's a trip towards my, residence. Isn't that a good thing? It's really good, and it shows that I trust you, because this time I'm the one asking you to come to my, area, right? Yeah, that helps. Mm-hmm. Okay, you're crying less now. That's good. Yeah, and here we... Fuck, yes. Hi. No, I don't want you crying. No. I, I don't like seeing you cry. I don't want you hurt. I... Even your behavior and why you did it doesn't change the fact that I don't want you to be hurt. I guess I'm not you. Maybe you're right about me being weak-hearted or something. No, you just say that now, and I shouldn't be doing this right now because you are affected by everything. God damn it. Okay, so, fuck, what are you gonna do to make it up for you? No, why don't you probably heard the lie that I said about you, losing a bet with me and us, teaching, each other? We could do that real. Yeah, that would make it so that way you spend more time with me, which is something that you desire right now, and both of us can learn more, which means that even after, um, oh no, uh, even going forward, yeah, thank you for correcting me, um, we can then get better studies together, and since that's something I see admirable in you, thank you for saying something like that, and since you think it's admirable in me, we can work on that and then get better grades in both our specialties by teaching each other. Mm-hmm. Oh, sure, we can do that right now. I'll start first since I hurt you. Um, so to start out with, why don't we go with basic spell, which I remember you pestering me about how I was able to do it so many times. Okay. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Si la fin. And see? Yeah, this old spell. All it does is produce a little light, but with my version, it has a more golden glow to it, and it moves around by itself without me spending any mana or anything else. It's also a little bit bigger than most of the other ones are, and it looks a little bit clearer, right? Mm-hmm. And if you look carefully, it looks like a little golden sea and a little globe that's just shining light, right? Mm-hmm. Well, why don't I teach you a little bit about how I make this one? hmm So, for a spell, I'm sure you know, comprehension comes first. hmm And one of the tricks I use is breaking a spell down into smaller parts, as, that's one of the ways that spells are normally made. um, and I practice a lot on the spells to get a better comprehension about the changes about my intentions with the spell, and that makes it a little bit more efficient. But to get this unique type of glow, instead of just a standard process, is looking about what the words mean. See is one way of saying yes. And due to this, that's what the spell entails. It's saying yes towards the elements, letting the elements know that they can go into your spell. Ra is a sun god. It's due to the fact that they're used for this little globe, light enhancements. It's the main core of the spell. And by thinking about, the golden sun god, that's the reason why the light actually shines. Because the spell gets influenced by that perception, and, the elements become light. And then thin. Normally, this is just the end of the spell. To make it that way, the elements know that this is the end of it. It's the reason why the spell isn't a continuous mana draw, and it's just a one-end thing. It is a basic level spell, but the reason mine's different is due to a further understanding of everything in the magic. C is something that can be used in more of a friendly context, and when I think of that, I'm thinking of a bar or something else like that. Something where a lot more people are at, and that there's more of a happy environment going around on it. Due to this, more elements come in naturally to my spell without me using extra mana. Ra. When I think of that, I don't only think about the god himself, but all the temples of all the gold that was used towards on his temples and everything else. All the riches that were made for that god. And due to that, that influences, the spell, giving it more of a golden tint because, it's now able to associate that idea with the color gold more. By thinking of both the mortal and god aspect instead of just the god aspect. And Finn is, Finnish, right? But this one's a little bit more wacky. But thinking of Finn makes you think of the fins of fish. And due to the fact that that's my natural association, it's the reason I start, having a bit of more of an association with something that was alive. That's one of the reasons why the spell moves by itself a little bit. And furthermore, since mana is more envisioned as a type of liquid most of the time, fish live in the sea, right? And due to the fact that the fluctuations of the sea are a natural part of it makes that way the spell has less imperfections. Due to the fact that the constant shifting nature is part of the spell. So the spell becomes higher quality, and that's why you have that little illusion in the inside of the spell that makes it that way, it's always seeming like it's moving a little bit. It's also more mana efficient, and the reason it moves by itself a little bit. Not enough as a construct would, because it's only talking about the dead fin of a fish, but because it's so somewhat connected towards something of life, it takes on a bit of an aspect of its own. It's the reason why the spell is still able to be usable, because it won't move too far from its designated location. And that's the entire thing of spellcrafting. When you break it down, it's just comprehension and new type of connections you can form with those words. And the greater the connections you can form with that word, the more efficient the mana becomes, and it can even have, new aspects attached towards it if you come up with something funky as a connection. Is that a good way of talking about spellcraft, maybe? You're the first person to taught, so hopefully that's a good demonstration. It is? Yeah. I'm happy about that. Could you start talking to me about potions? Yeah, I would like to learn more. Thank you. Oh, so you're telling me that that's how it works. Good. Yeah, potion making comes from repetition and mathematics. But because it's mystical, you can't quite use math to perfectly get it out. But you will be able to tell that different, x variables are not something that you can completely define by yourself. But you are able to tell that it's only of 3 different variables, for instance, that it could become. And as you're working the potion, you need to have the experience to tell which one of those variables has come into play, and that influences everything else to get that final value that you need. Huh, that's a really nice way of breaking it down. Yeah, it will still take me a while to fully wrap my head around that, but that seems like that's a really good framework for how to like do potion work. Thank you. No, yours is so much better. God, you have such a great mind. Yeah. Anyway, that's our first tutoring session. Um, we only went on the basics, but maybe we can do it again later. I would appreciate that, even if things continue. I wouldn't mind having those after everything as well. But you're likely not to do so, will you? But anywho, uh, oh, you give me a look. Don't worry about it. Anywho, oh yes, there's one last one we could look over right now. Yeah, I would love to learn more about love potions. Yeah, I have an interest in them right now. Um, not only due to you, due to other factors as well. Because it seems like a very complicated potion, and I would like to know the type of skill which you've gotten recently. Mm-hmm. Um, oh, it's here? Okay. Could I'll read it out, and then you can see if I missed anything, okay? Mm-hmm. A love potion is something that directs the affections towards another individual. It does so in 2 ways. One, by highlighting the aspects that a person would normally find attractive about somebody, and secondly, by creating delusions. Things where, in a certain perspective, it would be seen as true, but not in an objective way. What does this mean? This part of it, the delusion part. Yeah, I know that none of your feelings for me are delusion, but I would like to know so that way I could better understand how the potion works on other individuals. Yes, so the potion makes it that way. Could you give me an example? Oh, a bully? Um, sure, you can use that example. So, if a bully went over and fought a lot of other people all the time, and the bully just by happenstance punched somebody that was bullying a weaker kid, underneath the love potion, you would not fully recognize the pattern of, oh, this guy just normally beats up other people, and he just so happened by coincidence to lead towards a person being protected incidentally. They would see it as a purposeful thing of them being a tragic soul that just wants to protect everyone, even disregarding all the other patterns. Yeah, just thoughts on how that was supposed to originally go. Fuck. Yeah, no worries. I have no quarrel with you, after all, right now. Mm-hmm. So, mm, what's this line of the thing? Love potions were, de- they were developed in the same, uh, from the line? What? As truth-seer potions? Why so? uh, how is that related? Something that leads you to thinking delusions related towards a truth-seeing potion. How? Could you explain that to me? They both work off perception, and the first aspect is completely based on how. Oh, a truth-seeing potion makes it so a person looks at facts objectively instead of subjectively. they take their own bias out of the equation. Oh. Alright. And by thinking these more logical thought patterns, with their own biases out of things, you're able to see the truth of a situation a lot more. Even if you don't have the full details of something, your own first thoughts or instincts on somebody being good or bad will be thrown away. That seems really good. I have a question. If, hypothetically, somebody had a truth seer potion along with a love potion, would that result in um, the helping of the individual who had that? Because it would disregard the delusional aspect. Oh. Yeah, that seems... Could you perhaps help me in making that Oh, okay, so you weren't dumb when you're under this. Huh. Yes, it is for you. You can see it as a gift. That's not enough either, huh? If we work on it together, it could be a bonding moment between both of us, and it will be helping me with my own skills, and I intend to give it to you as a gift, um, as the first type of alchematic thing that I am making with you as an individual. Yeah, so that seems good, right? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that should help her. After she sees me for all I am, she shouldn't really be attracted to me anymore. Whew, I didn't expect the love potion to kick her into trying being defensive about that, though. Fuck. I'm gonna have to be careful. Maybe the love potion tries to preserve itself. Fuck. Yeah, thank you. It took us a week to get us done, but we were able to complete this potion. Also, my marks have been seeing a marked improvement, so even if you would want our study sessions to end after this, I thank you, genuinely. It's helped me a lot with my potion studies, and I'm really proud of the fact that I've been able to help you with your spell, well, crafting. Yeah, please, can you drink it? Please. You're the potion master, so, by us working through on this type of potion, uh, alright, potion mistress, then. Yeesh. Dweeb. Fuck. God, why do you have to be such a dweeb when you're like this? Fuck. Anyway, um, could you take it? Yeah, that's good. Oh, okay. Now we're probably in the clear. How long would it take for the potion to get... yeah, I just didn't expect you to hold me now. It does it take a bit longer for the spell to kick... no, not spell. Potion to kick in? It already has? Fuck, did I mess it up somewhere? I'm sorry. Fuck, I'm sorry. No, I must have messed up one of the ingredients or something of the sort. Or I don't know enough about the potion, so maybe the potion messed it up itself intentionally. You do have enough skill for that, but could you tell me what the original love potion does to you in full? Yeah, to mark this happy occasion. It... What? Wait, you are fully conscious in there. You're just involuntarily doing actions outside of your control, but you're fully conscious of what your body's doing, and you are aware of every single moment. Holy fuck. That is torture. That's like legit torture. How did you think? Could you explain how you thought this was a joke or something? It has a failsafe on it then? Because of that? Because of that, you... Phew. Good, good. A person can't go too far. Because a part of the psyche is still there, so you can't sign any soul-binding contracts or anything. That's actually kind of decent as a reason. It's there for torture, but it does prevent some of the worst abuses somebody can have from, under a love potion. That's good. Really, I'm glad you at least considered that when you were making this. What was the main reason? Is that the main reason you said? Why did you get quiet on me? Can you please tell me? Look at me. Look at me. Can you tell me what the main purpose of that? That was a contributing factor, but the main one was to make it that way I suffered, aware of every moment of what they were doing to me. Oh. Alright. Anyway, it seems that I'm really happy that this worked in the way it did. Thank you. But I do need to go to class. Yeah, I'm sorry. We'll talk again later, okay? Yeah. A little less than 2 weeks left, at least. God, that's evil as fuck. And yeah, for a golem, one of the best ones to go over is imagining that this part is mud. By thinking of it like that, even though it's still very thick, and it is still, rather protective for an earth element, it adds additional movement with little time to give. Overall, it leads to a better product. And obviously, in case you're inside an environment where you think that would be detrimental, well, you can always revert back to the main one. And what? You're looking at the timer shouldn't be done yet, right? We still got half a. Oh yeah, you can get off me. You can get off me. You don't need to be on my lap anymore. Yeah, sure. Hi. Uh, how are you? Uh, what? Are you okay? You're kind of babbling very quickly. Shit, is there some type of reaction between the two that you didn't tell me about? You're no. Why are you trying to? You're drinking third. Why are you drinking a third potion right now? Yeah, I am gonna stop you. What are you trying to do? You already have 2 long-standing potions in you. Throwing the third recklessly. What? Yes, you are the expert, but you're also under the influence of 2, possibly. I don't know in case you're out of the first one yet. You said it would still be there for a few more days. You were wrong? How are you sure? Yeah, we gotta go with logic for this one. Thank you. What was this other one that you wanted to use, by the way? Uh, it would get rid of your emotions? That was an option? Alright, how long will that one last? 2 days? Okay. So, because it's mostly out of your system, you think it would be okay. You think. Okay. Anyway, God. Sorry, I just didn't expect it to end now. Sorry. Um, anyway, can I talk about what's been on my mind for the last, 2.5 weeks? Yeah. Why the fuck were you trying to drug me? Like, literally roofie me to be in love with her. Like, that's not mischief, you know? What do you... Why is it a big deal? For the same reason that I protected you. Though, you don't have an awful family. It would... It would ruin me. And even more because it's her. She... Don't act like you don't know. Why would it be especially bad with her? Oh yeah, the mean girl angle is only the tip of the iceberg, as I'm sure you're aware. What? What do you mean you're... Okay, sure, I'll tell you. She is a homophobe. Legitimately, she hates gay people. I'm openly gay. Can you not fucking imagine how that would ruin me? Don't act so aghast now. I guess the potion isn't completely out of your system yet. You were planning that after all. What do you mean you didn't know? Wait. Wait! Fuck. I don't think she'd react like that normally now, would she? Fuck, the potion's still in her system. Fuck, she's still my responsibility. Fucking hell, I was right about her being wrong. Yeah, okay. Where the fuck is her dorm? I should have fucking asked for where it was, but I felt like fucking breach of privacy when she can fucking normally... Alright. No, sure, I can ask some friends of hers. Yeah. Hey, you in there? Yeah. Um, so, I believe you're still in the effects of the potion, so I don't want you having any negative effects that people who get rejected while they're under a love potion deal with. I've learned very much that there are ways of harming oneself. Generally seems to be one of the ways that people can do that at a very extreme reaction. Even though getting somebody to go that far is illegal, your potion could get to that point at this final stretch, so if it's only like a few more hours, possibly, I can stay with you, and I, I don't want you hurt. Yeah, well, if you haven't picked it up by now, I used a spell. A small little convergence of fate to make it so that way my drink was yours and your drink was mine. I never physically touched them, you know, which is why I could make that promise. Yeah, and if you truly were going to be doing a good faith drink, I wouldn't have affected you at all, so, I would have used a spell for nothing. So I felt like a good safe bet. Yeah, I've been advancing in my spell work in the same way that you've been advancing on your potion work. So, yeah. Anyway, since I, uh, reversed the ruffie to be on you, you're my responsibility for the entire duration of... Why what? Glad you opened the door, but you can't just ask a question without expecting... Like, what's the question? Why am I so nice? Again, I think this is just basic decency. Yeah, due to me, you're in a situation where you could harm yourself, either emotionally or physically, a lot due to being so obsessed with me, due to that potion. Even if I didn't intend it, I roofied you by reversing the other one. So you're my responsibility till that point that it's out of your system. Then if you want to, we can go back to normal, I guess. That's not the only... What? That's, you picked up on that, didn't you? Yeah, I find you kind of attractive. I... Why did I... Wait. Did you not hear my first part? You can't consent to anything under the love potion. That's just how it works. Of course I wasn't going to take advantage of that and get you to be with me in any type of capacity. Like, no funding or anything else. Like, even the lessons felt bad, but at least I could pay you back for that by teaching you more about spell work than what apparently you were taught. Or a different perspective, because that's the main thing that helps with both me and you, and about, how to approach both of the disciplines. I didn't like that, or having you cuddle me, but I knew that physical affection is something that can help elevate some of the symptoms and make it so that way, you didn't have to stay with me all the time, and you could do your own things and have a bit more of your own life without me creeping into your thoughts. Um, so I did that. I'm, I am, I guess, sorry. If it makes you feel uncomfortable that I like you and you were basically cuddling me or something, if you find that gross or something, I'm sorry that you were forced to with the situation. Why am I apologizing? Because I obviously could have handled the situation better or something, right? I, I made you cry. What? What do you mean you can't deal with me? What? I should be the one saying that. Pardon? There's a reason you wanted that third potion. Have you not drank it yet? The time that it took for me to get here? No? Why? Because a part of you now doesn't want to? Um, why is that? Is the potion flowing up like I thought it was? Not that. You don't think? What the fuck is it then? Uh, yeah, the second one is a truth one, which, yeah, you told me it removes your biases, right? And you can look at everything a lot more objectively, and what? Why are you calling me dumb? Wait, that does actually kind of more point towards you not being under the first potion's influence anymore. I can't remember any instances, unless somebody fucked up the love potion, that the person under the effects could insult being one that they adore. You're not under the effects as much. Or at least it's very weakened, isn't it? But your eyes are... Yeah, I would appreciate you saying it. You... You came to recognize that you kind of were being, awful, objectively compared to what I was doing. That's nice, I guess. I would appreciate you not doing that in future. I guess if that's the positive change, then I appreciate not only that, but you also yeah, you told me you were completely conscious during everything that was happening and just the backseat, unable to do anything. hmm And my behavior changed your outlook on me? How so? Yeah, not taking advantage of you is the bare basics. You, you thought I would? Just because I'm a peasant, as you call it, doesn't mean I take advantage of somebody who has a lot more wealth just to advance my own career, or like put you in a compromising position to be in love with me, or like forced to do so. Like, I'm not evil. You agree? Shit, you are under that influence. I didn't fully think that one through. And a final revelation? What? You. Are you sure that's not due to the love potion? What do you mean in part? The fact that I didn't do anything was so reserved even after obviously liking you and taking care of you the way I did. And that made you fall in love with me due to me being decent? I. Fuck. Okay. Fuck. Um, are you sure that there's no. You're relatively sure? As much as you can be? You did a diagnostic test on yourself and you have none in your vein? Okay. Alright. Your body sped up getting the potion out of your system with the second potion due to how it was made? Of course, you'd be able to beat your own potion, trying to get you not to, find a solution. You really are a genius. Um, you're also planning something else? What do you mean? You're planning something against Heather? You want me to join in? Why? A bonding opportunity and an apology for what you were thinking of doing. Wait, you're not jumping to dates either, are you? You understand it would take me a while to start actually liking you with all the things you've done? That's really responsible and smart. Yeah, I wouldn't mind turning over a new leaf. I... It's silly, but would you mind grabbing just some sweet potions? Yeah, no play on me or you, but just a sweet drink to drink together. Mhm. On this drink, I swear to have a new leaf with you. Another chance. And I won't promise to leap into a romantic thing with you. That's gonna take some time for me to see that you have actually changed after both. Well, after knowing for certain that all the potions are out of your system, but I wouldn't mind being friends at least. And depending on how things go, something more. Thank you. And this drink isn't laced with anything. Oh, come on. You have to understand me having a reasonable suspicion. You really are turning on a new leaf. Okay, my little rival. Would you be up for another study session then? We can start coming up with some spells and some potions to use on Heather and her gang. That's gonna be fun.